Hi guys, and welcome to another session of the family photo journal. So now we're coming to the journal itself and the laminated envelope. So both of these are going to be laminated. So the journal, you can make it any size you want. I'm making mine narrow, as you'll see from the flip through, which is that's the size. So let's just, no it's not, that's the right way. So I've cut this 8 inches by 5 inches. Okay, so 8 by 5, and these are just the various papers I've gathered to put inside. So far I'm not going to stitch it because I'm still working on the journal, so maybe I'll add more, maybe I'll take more, but for now we are going to laminate only one side. And before I laminate it, I'm just folding it in half, and I'm going to decorate the front just a little bit, not too much, nothing uber fancy. So my laminator is on. So I do have a video doing one-sided laminating, but I'll just do it here. It's just easier for you guys. You don't have to go and hunt. So just remember to do your decorating before you laminate. And I've cut out 3 hearts from that holographic paper, which I think will just add a little bit, and that to me, yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to glue it down. One. I wouldn't decorate this too thick, if you know what I mean, otherwise it makes the laminating difficult. Because it's too thick to go through the laminator, so do be aware of that. Yeah, there we go. Make sure everything is nice and straight. That's not very straight. I must actually slow down a little bit on the videos so I don't get things wrong. So here's your pouch. So cut it to whatever size you need to before you laminate. If I can just get it, there we go, open. And then I've got 2 pieces of normal copy paper, and I'm going to use 2 pieces. This is just old paper I have. Normally it should be just enough to fit in here, which is perfect. And then I'm going to lay this guy on top, and it's going to go through my laminator. So I'm just putting it through now. While that is going through, you are going to need another piece of your fancy paper, and you're just going to cut it 9 across. Okay, 9, and it's 12. Then now we're going to turn this into an envelope, a very basic envelope that I make. Wow, this needs a clean. So what I'm going to do, I am going to score 1/2 inch all the way down, and on both sides. This is how I made it. It's a simple, no frills. This is coming through very nicely. Alright, let's just put that away. And you can fold your paper. Is it through yet? It's through. I'm just going to put it through one more time. It doesn't hurt. And I'm only doing that because my laminator is a little bit wonky. So now we are going to, let me bring my scoreboard back. And I've made my journal. I think we can do it at 5, because it's not going to stick out. Yeah, I reckon. What did I do this one? I'm just going to measure it quickly, more or less. 5.5. I did a little bit more. 5.5. So let's just score. Yeah, that should be fine. 5.5. Okay. And then you're going to fold that. Yeah. Actually, I think I should have done it a little bit less, because now that is going to, I'm going to do it actually at 5, not at 4. I'm going to do it at 5 because I want a longer flap. Okay, so 5 inches. Right, we'll get to that, back to that one in a moment. That's better because I want that for my flap. So just line it up straight as you can, and I don't know why it didn't come straight. There we go. Probably because the paper's not straight. Then we want the flap, right? So the flap I always leave about 1/8 of an inch. I don't score right next to there, so I'm going to put it in my middle there, and you can leave it about 2/8. Yeah, 2/8. Right, and that is going to be your flap. So I can take this away, and because this is what we're making, so it's perfect, 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 perfect. And I just want to check my sides. Perfect. Now you're going to cut away the sides. Let me just switch this laminator off. So of course you are going to cut this away. Let's do that. And you can give it a little bit of an angle there. Other side. And these side angles don't have to be even because you won't see it. And then we are going to do the same thing on the top. Here. And I always angle it as well there. And now you can fold your sides in here. So we're also going to do laminate only on one side on this. Okay, so there is your envelope. And then I'm just going to use my corner punch to do like so. And this is great for holding bits and pieces. And now we can also decorate. I didn't decorate that one, but it's quite nice. Hello. These hardy-dars. I'm sure you can hear them. Let your confidence shine. So that'll be, I quite like that. I think that's nice. It's just very simple using the stuff from the kit. Hooey, it is another hot, blistering day here. So, lovely. I wouldn't put fabric or lace or anything when laminating. Okay. I actually haven't tried that. I'm going to try it and see what happens. I'll let you guys know. But I have a feeling it might be too... Must try it. Yeah, why not? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. This is also very sweet, this one. And I like this one. Oh, I like that. I think that stands out. And become the change. There we go. I'm just wondering, you know, I've got these bits and pieces. I think that's quite nice, and you know what, it fits perfectly. I'm going to add it, except I'm just going to make it a bit of a, there we go, through the middle. Yeah, I like that. So let's glue that down. So just embellish it any way you want. And yep, that's great. I mean, there's so many ways of embellishing, isn't it? So you just do it to your taste. There we go. I wonder if I should do something here. I'm going to leave it for now, otherwise we'll be again all day. So now, of course, we're coming to laminate it again, and you're going to open it out. It does fit in here. It's fine. It's not quite there, but don't worry about that, because you know you're not going to see that part. So let's open it. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, there you go. I've got to tell you guys, one more week and then I'll be in Portugal. Now, as I said before, I won't have my equipment, so I won't be able to do, you know, videos and stuff, and I'm going until the end of January. So let's just make sure the whole thing is in there. It's a little bit over the edge, so I'm going to have to trim that, guys, because otherwise it won't be laminated. It'll kind of fall short. So I'm just going to take off a little bit. Yeah, got to get it all in. And then in there. So it just fits in now. Like I say, don't worry about the flaps. Yeah, I hope that'll work. I am going to just cut it a little bit more, except this time I'm going to cut it off this end. So let me just do that. Yeah, I think that's better. Let's put it through. And then, can you see now? This prevents it, oops, this prevents it from being laminated. So all I have to do is cut it off. There we go. Oh, please don't get stuck. Don't do that to me. I'm just helping ease it along. Yeah. So I'm taking this off as well. And that way you're only laminating one side. See that? And then of course just cut. There you go. So I've cut it, and I usually like to score it, or fold it before I laminate, because it just makes it easier to do so, to fold it again once it's laminated. And there it is, gorgeous. And this can go in here. So let's just put that aside for the moment. Now we have the envelope. Now, for the purposes of the video, I've done it this way, but if you want to save, you know, your pouch and whatever, or even bond paper, copy paper, then you can laminate something else on this side, so long as you have your paper in between, okay, because that stops it from sticking together. That's very important to do your one-sided laminating. So you can laminate something on this side and do your envelope on this side and use this for whatever else you want to use it for. And then once again you take it apart. Take it apart. I'm just tearing it, but now you would have this side laminated, okay? So that way you're not wasting. So once again, you take off this paper. And you can take it off nicely and reuse it, but I'm not going to bother with that now. And then once again, chop it up. Cut, cut, cut. Cut to your edge. Now, if you don't have a laminator, I mean, you can either leave it as it is, or you can use that school wrapping plastic wrap for the school books. You can use that. So you don't have to rush out and buy a laminator. Of course, it's not as firm as this, but you're still going to get that nice gloss, and it's so easy to apply. And let's do it here. We can speed this part up a bit. And punchers don't really like punching through the laminate, I've found. So you would just have to cut around. Let's pull. Oh, it doesn't matter. Not going to see it, remember? So now it makes it easy. And I actually want to take the laminate off here, because otherwise it's not going to stick nicely, which is what's happened on my journal there, the original one, you know. Right. Look at that. I mean, what could be easier, guys? And you just have to, perfect. Now you can make an altered paper clip to keep it closed, or you can use one of Tim Holtz. This is a Tim Holtz, what's this called? That can also keep it closed. You can use ribbon. What's that there? There was something there. You can also use ribbon. And now let's see if I can take this off. I think I need to just, why did that fold? It shouldn't have folded. I want to try and take it off here to make the gluing easier, because it comes apart, it's lousy. But before I do that, let me show you what we do next. Okay, so you're going to need your black elastic. And you're just gonna, this is now specifically for the envelope. So bring it in, give it a little bit of tension. You don't have to give it too much tension. Okay, just a little bit. And I think I am gonna cut it off right here. I believe we're having another power cut at 2 o'clock, or we're going back to stage 2 power cuts. Again, I call them power cuts. I don't give them a fancy name of load shedding, because it's power cuts. That's what they are. Okay. Rant over. Then you're going to put this in, and now you will glue it down. Okay, so let's just really, I might have to go back and take off the laminating on here, or maybe cut the laminating pouch so it doesn't cover this, one or the other. And then let's do it here. Because you see, the original one I laminated on both sides, and nothing sticks to it. So now we can fold that, because this is never going to be removed. And then I am going to do that and that, and let's hope it sticks down, because some of it is on the paper. There we go. And I'm going to put some more on here. Like I say, it's a beast. It's a beast to stick down. It really is. And there. Just to hold it together. Okay. Now on this one, you know, it's just stuff I had in my stash. See the envelope here, and you see how it's not sticking nicely because it's laminated on both sides. I just had this little thing in my stash and I put ribbons on it. I did manage to buy something similar at a haberdashery shop. I bought this, but pink. They only had pink. They didn't have a blue or a black, only pink. So this is, I suppose, I was thinking, oh, how does this work? Anyway, there we go. It opens like that. How does this work, guys? I don't even know. Do you put the ribbon, because it's got like crocodile teeth there, and then it closes like that. So it's not quite the same as that. Anyway, I won't fiddle with this anymore. Yeah. Okay. So that's your envelope part. You see, I wanted to stick this on here, but and then again, so easy to wrap your elastic. Please stick. Once more, another roll, another length. Just with a little bit of tension, not too much. Hey, get back here. So, let's put it about there. Yeah, that should be fine. I mean, when I first did this, I did it so tight, it was crazy. So now also you see on this way, because it's not laminated, you can glue a pocket or a belly band, whatever you want. And then of course your little journal. You see, I made these specifically for anecdotes, family and anecdotes and stories of the grandparents, and you know, just a little bit of the family history. So it's not, and yeah, now this, what did I do with this? I almost forgot. You see now. Okay, so that's, you're going to thread it on there. But we have one more thing to do, because we can't have this like that in the journal. So now you have your elastic. And then of course under here, this here, I did the same as I did for the center. I did 1, 2, 3, actually 4 layers of just bits and pieces lying around. And it, you know, it's very simple, and I had this in my stash. Ticket is good for one wish. Very simple. To put the darker paper on the back, because you know the back is always going to get quite dirty. And there we have it, guys. We have it. And it just looks fabulous. You can stick a dangle if you want. I'm not going to. I don't think I need to. I'm going to have to redo this guy. And then of course it looks like that. I'm just thinking, you know, I'm probably going to do another one like this, but in a shabby chic style, just to show you the difference. Yeah, why not? Because these are nifty. I'm loving this. I love the size. You know, 8 or 8.5. What was it again? 8 1/4. So the inside was all 8. Yeah, I'm just loving it. It just feels good. The size feels good. So I don't really think. And then I did. You can make yourself a nice shaker to use, but I still want to show you one more thing. Hopefully that will dry. And because this is very thin pages, I'm going to add more there. And I bought this specially. It will do. This color will do. It's more teal, but it's fine. And I am going to make a nice hole there, more or less. I'm not putting an eyelet. There you go. Now I've just tightened it a little bit. That should be fine. Right, so once you've got this in place and you've got your elastic in place, you're just going to cut another piece of elastic. This is what I do. Okay, so it's got enough to do a knot there. Yeah, and then you're going to take it and you're just going to tie it here. Make a little tie. And then you can tighten it properly once the journal part. You see, I'm not putting it very tight in case I have to take it off again. Then you're going to put your journal like that. Inside there. So this guy, there we go. And you see I need to tighten, so you just bring it down there. And now, so I can actually tighten this a bit more, depending on the thickness of your journal, what you're going to put in there. So I'm not going to cut these any shorter in case I have to lengthen it. We will just pretend that's not there, okay? So that's your little journal in there. And I also just made, I mean, this is optional. It's just again a leftover piece. I folded it in half. I cut some tabs, and you can add it to there. It's like I say, it's a, you know, you can do it or not. Or you can put it inside. You know, this is just things for the journal. So I can go there, and there's a little belly band, so it's going to go flying. And then I made this. I think most of you by now know how to make this matchbox with bits and pieces that I will use as I start working on the journal to embellish. And then, come on. I'm all thumbs now. Yeah. And then I added that there. Well, you can add whatever you want, or you can just put your bookmark there, put this on the back. And this one is still sticking. So again, you can even do another elastic around here as I showed you, or I am using this guy to close it, so it actually sticks out and it looks quite nice. Now it's just a matter of doing the back, and I'm sure I don't need to decorate it in front of you, do I? Because I mean, you've seen this one. I just used stuff I had from my stash. I cut out this little star. This is a stamp, so individual alphabet stamps. So I just stamped it on a piece of cardstock, mounted it on black and on the holographic, and just added bits and pieces to the front. This is a sticker, some rhinestones, blue rhinestones. This is chipboard cutouts from an ephemera pack I bought. And you've seen this already. And of course the back, which I'm probably going to put the same one on the back here because it's dark. Yeah, so I can't think of anything else that I need to do on here to show you. Now it's a matter of more embellishing, as in when I go along. So I'm just, like I say, trying to see if I've forgotten anything. You've seen all of this, you've seen all of that, and that I just cut to put there, so pictures can go here, pockets. What else can I show you? You know, that's a tuck spot, and that goes underneath this, not underneath, there we go. So it is it's magnetized. Just waiting for that to dry nicely. All the bits and pieces have been added here. I added a photo mat. So I think you've got the bones of this. And don't forget the piece in here. Where is it? It must be somewhere. The photo mat. And just a quick, I mean, you've already seen it on the flip through. So that just goes there. So you can just use your bits and pieces to make different photo pads. So here is your little photo journal. And I will probably use, maybe you can use, you don't even have to put a pocket here as it is in my in the other one. You can just use it purely for pictures. So I will see when I come to do it, you know. And you know this part where it comes out. Here we go, beautiful. Just take the photographs. And that's it, guys. So if you have any questions or comments, you know where to leave them, and I'll be very happy to, you know, answer them. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you again for more. Ciao now, and take care.